I met a guy named Jordan on Tinder.
You've been talking to him about getting married and moving in together?
Yes.
Thank you to the bestie or besties who requested this mess of an episode because my gosh, is it a mess. I have 8 pages of notes. Let's get into it. It is season 7, episode 13, Angel and Jordan. This is actually the first episode that we have covered over here with Laura, Niev's wife, as a co-host because Max was apparently in France giving a TED Talk.
What?
Okay. So we'll see how she does as a co-host. I know some people really love her on the show. Some people, more people, really hate her when she's on the show. Make sure you watch to the end to see which side of the fence you fall on and which side of the fence I fall on regarding that subject. So Niev is on the defensive right away, which is understandable because it is his wife and he doesn't want people talking badly about her, but I just feel like this microaggressive comment was definitely something.
For everyone out there who's getting ready to tweet like, who dis bish, save it.
It was giving caricature of you-know-who. It's giving Landon Romano vibes, but we move, I guess. We actually get a video DM from someone named Angel instead of an email, and she lives in Oakland, California. She says that she met a guy named Jordan on Tinder who says that he's 28 years old, but I'm gonna keep it so real with you. To me, it's clear that the guy in these pictures is not 28. He looks way younger, like way, way, way younger, damn near teenage vibes. I understand that some people are just baby-faced, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, I think I'm baby-faced. People tell me I'm baby-faced. I have sisters who are 7 and 8 years younger than me, and people often think we are the same age. So I'm not trying to judge too hard, but this man is clearly not 28.
I'm done with the conversation now.
Jordan apparently drives trucks for a living, and he is a rapper. Girl.
Be fucking for real.
What a terrible combination, okay? But Angel says that she has tried to meet up with Jordan constantly and he always gives her the runaround, yet she is adamant that he is her soulmate, which is most definitely something. I don't know quite what it is, but it's definitely something. So they give her a video call and Angel lets us know that she is also, in fact, not a rapper, but a truck driver. Girl.
Don't piss me off.
Oh, man. Niev makes it clear that he already believes that this is a catfish, and he jokes that he bets that Jordan will be the first truck driver with abs before Angel says with her whole chest that he does, in fact, have abs. Girl, I say once again, girl.
He'll be the first truck driver with abs, I bet.
Does he have abs?
Yes, he has that.
Oh.
Angel says that 5 months ago, she got out of a 3-year relationship, and then we even get a picture of them together, which I think is a first. Usually people don't give pictures of their ex and they show us their face and everything on the show. Like, I don't recall a time that I have seen someone include a picture of their ex on the show. But anyways, back to what is actually important right now. She says that their relationship ended because she told him she loved him, and he responded by saying that he didn't want to commit and he still wanted to date around.
Because I told him that I loved him, and then he said he wasn't ready to commit and he still wanted to date around.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because this is fucking horrendous. Now I'm questioning this girl's common sense because how was this a relationship if 3 years in he wasn't committed to you? 3 years sounds like a commitment to me. Also, 3 years in and he can't say that he loves you? Something is definitely off right there.
Something the buttermilk ain't clean.
Angel says that after that relationship ended, she went, or what she calls a relationship, because I don't know if I could be with someone for 3 years and we're not already saying we love each other, but Angel says that she went to Tinder to look for a rebound and she and Jordan found each other right away. This just makes it even worse and I'm just like, wow, Angel, what's going on upstairs? You know, where you're supposed to have a brain. What's in there instead? Because Jordan claims that he lives in Richmond, which is only about 20 minutes away from her.
Be nice.
Yet they've never met, they've never spoken on the phone, and they've never FaceTimed before.
And you're about to piss me off.
Angel eventually got sick of this, the runaround, so she ended things with Jordan and then got back with Brandon, the man who after 3 years couldn't say he loved her and didn't want to commit to her. Yeah, she ran back to him when she was looking for love and commitment, which was a choice. Not a choice I would make, but it's a choice she made. However, when her and Brandon got back together, the ex, the who couldn't say he loved her, she was talking to Jordan the whole time on the side. Okay, so it's giving emotional cheater.
She's got a point.
We then find out that about 2 weeks ago, she came clean to Brandon about everything, so naturally, he broke up with her.
It's what she deserves.
He was under the impression that her and Jordan were just friends, but that was obviously not the case. But also I'm like, okay, so 2 weeks ago he broke up, so did you reach out to Catfish before or after that?
Side eye. Side eye.
I don't like this girl. Niev immediately clocks her and is like, girl, what the hell are you doing? Angel says that her emotional connection with Jordan keeps her wanting him, and he is perfect for her. He's perfect for you, but he only lives 20 minutes away and he won't meet up, he won't video chat, he won't talk on the phone. You're right, he sounds perfect for you.
Damn.
And when Niev tries to bring up the questionable things about this relationship, Angel says that she doesn't want to think about the negative things.
I just want to keep my hopes up. I don't want to even think about, the negative things.
A girl.
This level of delusion needs to be studied.
This girl's ridiculous. But they hop off the call and Niev gives us a classic dad joke, which Laura laughs a little bit too hard at, before they head out to meet Angel.
For a woman who drives a truck, she's not very good at reading signs. And that just feels like a safety risk to me.
They pull up at Angel's house and she is clearly looking forward to seeing them. Niev decides to get right into the mess of it all and get some clarity on her very messy relationship mess. Emphasis on the mess. Angel says that she has been dating Brandon on and off for about 3 years. She told him she loved him and then he said, nah, no thanks, let me date around still. And this to me makes a little bit more sense than what she had said earlier, because if it was an on and off relationship, then his hesitancy to commit or say that he loves her checks out. I have so many thoughts about this, but I'm not trying to rip into her. But Angel says that her and Jordan met the very first day that she was on Tinder and they have been talking ever since. Well, messaging ever since, because he won't talk to her.
No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
She tells us that one time her and Jordan decide to meet up at a bar, so Angel and one of her closest friends, CeCe, goes to the bar and they waited for him for 4 hours and he never showed up.
Trash.
So that's when she broke up with Jordan, got back with Brandon, but a month later he hit her up and they've been talking ever since. Angel is completely unwilling to even consider that Jordan might not be the person in the photos, might not even be a man, let alone a catfish, and she dives deep into the pool of delusion, begins talking about moving in together and marriage before Niev puts a stop to all of that.
Whoa, wait a second.
Angel then shows us pictures of him, and Niev and Laura both say what I said earlier. He looks really young. Like really, really, really young.
He looks young.
He looks really young.
That guy looks like he's 18.
Angel is of course delusional, and then she shows us the shirtless picture of him, which to me just proves that he is young. Laura then makes a joke about leaving Niev for Jordan, which is definitely something. I understand that some couples joke about things like this and it's no big deal to them, but it would make me feel so icky to joke like this with a partner, and it feels somewhat icky to watch people joke like this. I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel right to me. We then see their text messages and Niev instantly says that she is talking to a woman. And for once in my life, I'm inclined to agree with Niev, honestly.
Oh, you're talking to a girl.
How do you know?
Come on.
Because the way that the messages are from Jordan to Angel definitely give girl. It definitely is giving texting with a girlfriend, but Angel and Laura are firmly standing in Delulu land together.
Maybe he's just a sensitive guy. Yeah, exactly.
Angel then admits that she is in love with Brandon, but if Jordan is real, then she's about to pick Jordan over Brandon. I don't even have words for this right now. I truly don't. They of course agree to help her and they head out. The car debrief, usually we love a good car debrief, but this one between Niev and Laura is not good or entertaining, so let's just get right into the investigation. So they start by reverse image searching the ab picture and it comes back with so many hits. So many hits. And we literally see that it's a picture that was used on a bunch of Tumblr websites for quote unquote hot guys. You know those teenage blogs that used to happen? I remember they happened in my city in Winnipeg, and that was a time. It was just all the white girls.
Clock it.
We then find the Tumblr of the boy in the pictures, and again, it's clear that he is very, very young, and we eventually see one of the pictures that Angel showed us, which is not entirely shocking. To me, this just confirms that Angel didn't even attempt to see if who she was talking to was real or not. She was so caught up in her delusion, and she was just so caught up in what she wanted to be true. We then find the guy in the picture's Instagram, and he has over 20,000 followers. His name is Robert, and they decide to send him a message and ask him to give them a call. They then decide to search Jordan's phone number, and it comes back very clear that it is in fact a text app number.
You are a shameful citizen.
They then go to Jordan's Instagram page looking for more people to message, and they see that Angel's friend CeCe is in the comments of one of his pictures. We then see that she has not only liked all of his pictures, but she is also actively thirsting over him in the comments. And CeCe and Angel actually got into it in one of his comment sections because of it. Who needs enemies when you got friends like CeCe? Robert then gives them a video call and he confirms that he is not talking to Angel, and he agrees to send them a video confirming that he doesn't know Angel. They then decide to take a closer look at Brandon by heading to his Instagram and eventually his YouTube channel. We then see that he made a Valentine's Day vlog with him and Angel, and it was actually titled I Love Angel. So it's like,
What?
something's going on here, something is fishy, and I don't like it. In the video, he seems to be really in love with her, but she just looks so awkward and so uncomfortable. So in my mind, at this point, one of three things are going on. Brandon did all of this to look good. Angel is not being completely transparent or honest about the way things played out between the two of them, or the entire episode is fake and Brandon used this as a way to be involved and get some clout by being the sympathetic ex. However, if the third option is true, I'm unsure what exactly Angel would gain from that, except maybe a little bit of clout, but she's a truck driver, so I don't understand what she would want the clout for. Like, it wouldn't benefit her in any real way, but we move. Niev decides that it's best to try and contact CeCe rather than trying to contact Brandon because he doesn't want to make that relationship mess any messier. CeCe answers and she tries to make it seem like she doesn't know that much about Jordan.
I mean, I probably seen like a couple of pictures of him.
But keep in mind, we have already seen her all up in those comments. She doesn't know that. We know that though. Until Niev confronts her and she completely brushes it off. She makes it seem like it's no big deal. CeCe then says that she hasn't been in direct communication with Jordan because that would go against girl code.
Why you always lying?
I personally think thirsting over your friend's baby looking ass man on Instagram pushes past girl code, but what the hell do I know? Laura writes that she doesn't believe CeCe is Jordan, and she says that CeCe is a good friend, so let's wait and see if she's right. They thank CeCe for her time and they hop right off the call. Niev tells Laura that previously girlfriends have catfished their friends as a way to cheer them up and pick up their spirits after a bad breakup, but Laura is adamant that this isn't the case. Niev says that despite not having any leads, he has a hunch, a gut feeling, if you will, that the catfish is CeCe.
No real leads, but I still have a hunch it's CeCe.
The next morning, while they're getting ready to head out, CeCe actually gives them a call while they are still in the hotel. She says that she isn't doing good and she has a lot on her mind. Girl, get to the point, and get to the point now. This is Catfish, this is not a therapy session. CeCe then asks to meet up, they agree, and they head out. Every time I say out and about, I just know one of you in those comments is gonna be like, oh, sometimes I forget you're Canadian.
Ouch, wait.
CeCe tells us that she has a 5-month-old and a 7-year-old, but she is not in a relationship. She says that she was unable to sleep last night as something has been weighing on her. Girl, spit it out and spit it out now. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this word salad. Give it to me.
Today, Junior?
Side eye.
CeCe then tells us that she has actually been talking to Jordan on the side.
Girl, go to hell.
CeCe makes it seem like Jordan started it, and she started talking back, just trying to vet him out, but things quickly turned romantic. Niev's reaction is so mean, because girl, what the fuck?
Wait. Whoa.
CeCe then just casually says that they talk on the phone, they've never video chatted, but they haven't met.
Wait, you talked to him on the phone?
Yes.
Like an actual conversation?
She then says that they don't talk about Angel, but she tells Jordan that he needs to come clean to Angel. Girl, that is your best friend. Why can't you come clean? Why are you waiting for him to do it? It feels like some weird sort of gotcha moment she's trying to have right now. And just when you think the mess couldn't get any messier, it does.
Am I gonna die?
Laura confronts CeCe about girl code, and as expected, CeCe just completely brushes it off and says that Angel always had Brandon, basically just saying Angel shouldn't and couldn't be hurt by this because she has a backup man's.
What does it mean?
She then says that Angel has been playing both Jordan and Brandon, and while she isn't technically wrong, I feel like that doesn't justify the nastiness she herself is doing to one of her supposed best friends. CeCe says that after her baby, it felt good to have someone who doesn't only want her, but also wants kids.
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, no. You know what I mean? Like,
She then says that she is 27, and I just feel like by looking at these pictures and having 2 kids, there's no way this girl really thought that this man was 28, okay? I personally feel like it's crazy to look at somebody who looks maybe 17 at the absolute oldest and be like, yeah, he would be a good daddy for my kids. I want him to play daddy to my kids.
You stupid.
You don't think that's a little bit weird, Miss CeCe? CeCe says that she believes that Jordan is who he says he is, and they listen to a voicemail that she got from Jordan, and it does in fact sound like a guy.
say about you. I want to hear your voice. So.
She then confirms that she is willing to risk her friendship with Angel for this relationship.
This level of delusion needs to be studied.
Willing to risk your friendship for a catfish who is catfishing both of you is fucking crazy. So CeCe then goes with Niev and Laura to tell Angel the truth, but also for Niev and Laura to tell them both the findings of their investigation, since it seems like they were both being catfished by the same person. Child, a mess, a big hot mess. So immediately when they pull up, Angel asks why CeCe is here, and Niev paves the way for CeCe to come clean right away. Just get it out the way.
You know that guy Jordan you've been talking to? I've been talking to him.
Angel is honestly flabbergasted and she is pissed, but even more so exasperated at the fact that Jordan calls CeCe and not her. I feel like she's mad at the wrong things, but I don't know what you would expect from someone who is so delusional and loves to live there, has like all the properties in Delululand. CeCe then tries to say that Angel isn't even serious about Jordan, which sounds like fighting words to me. Angel cannot even formulate a sentence, and then CeCe gets mad, which is confusing to me because you're her best friend. You came in and meddled with her relationship, and you want to get buck with her as if she did something wrong. You did something wrong.
Okay.
She is not a good person, it seems like, but she didn't do anything wrong in this situation. You started talking to her mans.
What's not clicking?
Angel then says that she doesn't want CeCe here, so they essentially dismiss her and someone else takes her home before Niev and Laura head inside to tell Angel everything. Off rip, Niev tells her that she isn't going to like what they have to say.
Oh, okay.
Angel is in denial about Jordan actually being someone named Robert until they show her the video that Robert sent saying that he doesn't know who she is. This girl is straight up the definition of Delulu, because I feel like if Catfish was like, yeah, you're being catfished. No, I'm definitely not.
Don't piss me off.
If you're not going to listen to them, why'd you call them? Quickly. They decide to just send Jordan a message telling him, we know you're a catfish, get back to us ASAP, we want to meet. Angel then says that this is crazy because the relationship with Brandon was turning into everything she wanted it to be, but she dropped him like a stinky sack of poo when Jordan came back. Girl, whose fault is that? That sounds like a you problem, exclusively.
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Angel then begins to reflect a bit and says that if she had never talked to Jordan, then her and Brandon would be in the serious relationship she wanted all along.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Which is crazy because at the beginning, before she knew she was being catfished, she was ready to leave everything for this man. But now that it's not working out, you want to go back to your ex. All right. They then say their goodbyes and head out. As Niev and Laura are going back to the hotel, they send CeCe the video of Robert, and they just let her know that she's being catfished via text message.
Be fucking for real.
What a way to tell somebody, but at the same time, they weren't there to help her, they were there to help Angel. Niev and Laura both agree that something is off, something is a little bit weird, and I completely agree with that, but what exactly is off is unclear at this point. The next morning, Niev and Laura are in the hotel and they get a text from Jordan agreeing to meet. So they give Angel a call and she says that she will meet them there, and she says that CeCe should come to the confrontation as well. Personally, I think this is very kind of her. I would not have been so kind had I been in Angel's shoes personally.
Girl, don't play.
But they pick up CeCe and they pull up to the park. As Angel walks over to them, Niev makes a joke about Angel being in love with CeCe, which is definitely something.
I had a crazy thought that maybe it is Angel and that maybe she's in love with you.
I know something you don't.
I'm not getting those vibes, but Angel walks up and she confirms that she is not Jordan after they repeatedly ask her. Which is like, why'd you ask Angel but you didn't ask CeCe? What do you know that I don't know? They seem to just be standing around, twirling their thumbs, looking all around, and waiting until CeCe gets this sinister look on her face, and she holds her hands in a way that lets you know she is up to no good. And she then says that the reason Angel hasn't heard from Jordan is because CeCe is Jordan, and then she cusses Angel out.
Cause I'm Jordan. Stupid bitch.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell is even going on right now? Imagine doing this to your alleged best friend, especially when you have a young child and practically an infant at home. Why? First of all, why would you do this? Oh my gosh. How do you have the time for this? This is so much work for what? For what?
How about I kill this bitch?
Yeah.
Niev and Laura make the exact same face, and it's killing me a little bit. Laura also went and got closer to Niev and stood further away from CeCe after the reveal, which is also killing me a little bit. Like, she didn't know what was about to happen, so she decided to try and shield herself with her husband. If anyone gets hit, it's not about to be Laura. It's about to be Niev. CeCe then gets really angry and says that Angel had it coming because Angel has been stealing guys from CeCe for years.
What did she have coming?
This girl been stealing dudes from me for years.
Lord have mercy.
Angel says that she has no idea what CeCe is talking about, and CeCe talks to her like she is stupid and tells her to use her brain. CeCe's anger it's crazy right now because at this point it's looking like CeCe's in the wrong. Looney Tunes, if you will. CeCe then angrily claims that Angel stole 3 dudes from her and begins to list them off after Angel denies the claims once again. Okay, she got names, so I'm kind of believing her.
I didn't steal anybody from you.
Roy, Troy, and Chris.
Receipts, proof, timeline.
But then CeCe says that it was years ago that this happened. She was not in a relationship with these guys, but they could have been potential relationships for her. To me, this situation is eerily mirroring the fat ass Kelly Price situation.
The Tony voice.
Wardrobe and all. I think I am less on CeCe's side than I was on Carmen's side because you could have just simply ended the friendship instead of harboring all this resentment from years ago. Plus, you weren't even in a relationship with these guys, whereas Carmen, this was something that Antoine was actively, constantly doing to her, and they were family, so they were always around each other. Whereas this was a friend, and she did this years ago, so you could have just deaded it. It's not like this was actively still going on. She was still doing this. She like slept with your baby daddies or anything like that. So to me, it's not as justifiable. Like, granted, it's definitely a shitty thing for Angel to do if she did do this, but CeCe's actions are not justifiable in my humble opinion.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Like, she literally went out of her way to hurt her supposed best friend's feelings in the same way that she felt her feelings were hurt when they were like 19.
Oh! Make it make sense.
You have 2 kids. Like, this is too childish. This is too childish. However, even as CeCe recalls a specific incident that hurt her feelings, it's clear that Angel has no idea what the hell she's even talking about.
That you don't do. Once she was at a party, she magically appeared on his lap.
So, either this didn't really happen, or Angel is just a terrible friend who doesn't recall repeatedly flirting with guys that her friend was interested in. Either way, it's not looking good. Laura then steps in and says that, okay, when you are 18, 19 years old, this type of behavior is common. Pause, okay? While I don't agree with her at all, I don't think this is common behavior, I can definitely understand what she's trying to do. She's trying to say that 18, 19-year-olds do dumb things, and it's kind of crazy to hold this resentment and attempt to get your lick back all these years later for a situation that was not ongoing. CeCe then snaps back and says if Angel can be dumb, that she could be dumb too. Why? To me, this is crazy. Why would you want, yeah, he could be stupid, I could be stupider. Why? Why would you just not do something different? Then, all of a sudden, Angel finds her voice and her memory comes back to her and she says that, first of all, these guys started talking to her first. Girl, please do not try and defend what you did.
Okay, first of all, they tried to talk to me.
What you did was wrong. There's no defending it. Doesn't matter if they started talking to you first or you started talking to them first. That was someone your friend was interested in, so they should have been off limits. Point blank, period. Angel then tells CeCe to stop acting stupid, and this sets CeCe off to say the least. CeCe gets in Angel's face, and it's clear that she is trying to fight her, and Angel then says that she will knock her out, so Niev then steps in and grabs CeCe's arm to make sure nobody gets active.
What is this, honey?
CeCe then clocks her tea.
You a dumbass for talking to some stupid ass dude on the internet.
And Angel says that she's gonna lay CeCe out, and CeCe smiles and tells her to do it. Now, one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. If you threaten someone with violence and they smile in response, get away from them as fast as you can. That person is crazy, not the kind of crazy we like. That person is seriously deluded. They will hurt you and feel no remorse. Because I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up, and you smile? No, I changed my mind. We're good. We have no problems. There's no beef here. So Laura and Angel then walk away while CeCe stays with Niev and begins yelling at him, asking to go home.
I'm done talking to her. Who gonna take me home, Niev?
Why are you so mad? And why are you mad at Niev? Niev didn't do anything this time. Angel then says that she doesn't remember the guys' names, but she does remember sitting on their laps. But she claims that once again, she didn't want to talk to them. They wanted to talk to her.
Karma's a bitch.
This sounds like very shitty friend behavior. I cannot lie to you. There's no justifying this, but Angel's shitty actions do not justify CeCe's shitty actions whatsoever. They're just both bad decisions to make. Laura then lets her know, like, hey, clearly your actions hurt CeCe more than you realized. And thank you for this, Laura, because it really did seem like Angel is just trying to brush it off like it's no big deal, when obviously it did significant damage to CeCe and CeCe's self-esteem. But at the same time, Laura then makes it clear that it's not okay for CeCe to pretend to be Angel's boyfriend as a way to get revenge for this. And then Angel says with her whole chest, that's why she doesn't feel bad.
That's why I don't feel bad.
Girl, shut up.
Shut up, dude.
That is not true. You didn't feel bad because you did it not once, not twice, but 3 times. And even then you're like, well, I didn't want them, they wanted me. You are not understanding the core issue here. And you are rubbing salt and lemon and everything that burns into CeCe's open wound right now.
You see what I mean? She's the fucking worst.
Laura says that it seems like CeCe was clearly playing second fiddle to Angel for years, and that sucked. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it so real with y'all. I know I'm quite harsh on the different rotating co-hosts. I think Laura is doing a great job in this very moment. Sue me, all the Laura haters. I think she's doing a great job.
We don't care.
But back with CeCe and Niev, CeCe is clearly very hurt, and she's just ranting about how consistently over the years, everyone she wanted dropped her like a hot potato because of Angel. I don't think that that's necessarily because of Angel.
Don't jump me.
These people are obviously not good people, because if someone was interested in you, then it doesn't matter what someone else is gonna do. But CeCe then says that Angel gets all of the attention anyways, so to me, it's messed up for her to actively target and pursue the guys who are initially more interested in CeCe if she gets majority of the guys' attention anyways. It's like she wants everybody's attention. Those couple people who don't really want her, no, I'm gonna get you. Not because I want you, but just because I want the validation that comes from having you.
Shady.
It sounds like CeCe has very low self-esteem. She needs to work on this. And instead of working on this, she decided to catfish someone who she kept around as a friend just so she could get revenge.
Sometimes being petty's good for the soul.
I don't like it. But CeCe then finally admits that what she did was wrong, and she apologizes for wasting Catfish's time. But Niev tells her that it's all right, which he usually doesn't say.
Yes, it was not right. I'm sorry. Y'all came out here to help her.
That's all right.
And suggests that they go to another location to talk everything out. I feel like Niev told her it was okay because he knew that this was about to make for a messy, juicy episode.
Oh my God!
Niev then walks over to Laura and Angel says that she doesn't want to talk to CeCe at first, but after a little bit of convincing, she agrees. This has got to be the most awkward car ride ever, and Niev does not make it any better when he says this.
Pretty awkward.
Why would you say that? We then get to the cafe to discuss everything further. We don't get a lot of new information, but CeCe just confirms that she did it because she wanted to hurt Angel the way that she was hurting, which is Looney Tunes batshit crazy. Angel says that she didn't realize how much those guys meant to CeCe and said that she would never purposely do something to hurt her. And now I don't particularly know if I believe her or I believe that, to be honest with you, but that's what she said. Laura then says that Angel could have been a better friend, but CeCe is more in the wrong. Angel then talks about her regret regarding Brandon, and CeCe agrees to help explain everything in an attempt to help Angel and Brandon reconcile.
It makes more sense if you don't think about it.
So we are now playing Catfish Matchmaker for real. This is no longer just regular Catfish. Brandon pulls up on them, and we see that he is a real little guy.
Hey everyone.
That wasn't important, I just wanted to say it. But Brandon looks absolutely shocked to hear that CeCe has been behind this the whole time. So Niev, Laura, and CeCe then leave Brandon and Angel to have a few moments alone. And when I say moments alone, I mean with all of the cameras and the rest of the crew, so not really alone. But their conversation feels so forced and awkward to me. Like something is definitely off here still. But Angel asks if Brandon will be able to forgive her, and then we cut to our 2-month update.
Would you ever be able to forgive me?
Angel says that her and Brandon are back together.
Tomato.
We heard you. Which is disappointing for both of them. I think they both deserve people who are not each other. Okay, this doesn't seem like a healthy way to build the foundation of a relationship, but what do I know? She says that they're together almost every single day, and Brandon is now more affectionate with her, and he's actually there, so he hops in the little video call, and he says that in a weird roundabout way, oh my gosh, in a weird roundabout way,
oh Lord.
Anyways, Jordan made their relationship better and things are good now. Angel says that her and CeCe didn't talk for a while. They are now talking again, but things are not the same. She says that they are both making steps towards working on their friendship, but it's likely it'll never be in the place it was before all of this, which I don't even know why you would stay friends with someone after this, after they did all this to you. And not only did you do it, but like, then you go and embarrass me on TV?
Electric chair.
So we then get to talking to CeCe, and CeCe says that she's good. She just jumped back completely into work and taking care of her kids. She says that her relationship with Angel is a work in progress, but she is happy to hear that catfishing actually worked out in Angel and Brandon's favor, which is crazy.
Side eye.
Very crazy. All right, besties, make sure to let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. To me, I still cannot tell if this was real or if it was fake. It does seem like it could be a potential clout grab for Brandon, and like CeCe, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is real or not. I really can't tell. But yeah, it was definitely fucked up. And I actually think Laura did a decent job. Now, would I look forward to her coming back in other episodes? Maybe not. Do I think Max or Cammy would have handled this a lot better than she did? Absolutely. But I still do think she did a good job. But make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe. Emphasis on the subscribe, because I want to hit 100,000 by my birthday. I don't know if we'll hit it by my birthday, but maybe we could hit it by the end of November, which is my birthday month. And because I'm very serious about my birthday lasts the whole month of November. Okay, maybe we could do that. And hit that bell notification so you're aware of every single time that I upload. If there's another episode you'd like to see me cover, you can drop it down in the comments below. Another show you'd like to see me cover, you can also drop it down in the comments below. I'm going to talk about Love is Blind. I'm waiting for the reunion, and then I want to do a full long recap. I don't know who to do first. If I should do Hannah and Nick and Leo and Brittany, that would be one video, or if I should do Tyler and Ashley. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, besties. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next video.